Okay, now take a trip inside my mind like you was off to Venice. It's me and B.I.G. LMBO cooking like chemists. Take them back to way back when like Dennis the Menace. Causing mayhem on the come.
I would always tell people that I discovered hip-hop because of Kill Bill, because RZA did the soundtrack, so it was all Tarantino's doing, and I discovered Wu-Tang and all this other shit. But when I thought about my source of creativity, what actually inspired me to be a creative was when I was about 7 years old, and I saw Akira before they did the English dub, and Akira is like the most fucked up anime of all time, and you know the Japanese are insane, so like it was crazy. And I remember seeing it, it was so beautiful and yet disturbing at the same time. And when I was 11 years old, that's when I discovered Cowboy Bebop. So Cowboy Bebop, you know, I discovered this cat, and you know, he was just like an idol of mine for so long because I idolized this show that inspired me to write poetry and draw and, you know, want to make music and do all these different things. The concept of the album is about, it takes place in 2115, about these two guys, Thomas and Kai. Thomas is a pilot, Kai is a man of infantry, and in 2065 the last human footprint is left on Earth before ascending to a space station called Babel because we essentially destroyed the Earth. And I have an insane backstory on that, but that's like, I might turn that shit into an anime or something. You don't need to know that for this actual album.
Okay, the flow delicious, bounty hunting like Sid Vicious. The young Spiegel, Interstellar with my retrieval. Furthest from evil, I throw this shit back like medieval. I spit it out like a beretta, you know I get better.
They say there's nothing new under the sun, right? Everything has been done. It doesn't matter what it is. Like sci-fi, hip-hop album, you think Deltron 3030. But he's not the first person to do a sci-fi album. I'm sure there's somebody else, and they're not the first person. You know what I mean? It goes on and on.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. It's all heat in this day and age. I'll rage your grave, anything it takes to save the day.
I had never heard Deltron 3030 until the middle of creating my album. So I already wrote my script, I already wrote everything, and if you listen to Deltron, you listen to this, they're two completely different things. There were sonic inspirations, of course, you know, from contemporary hip-hop artists to, you know, old Ye to Wu-Tang, the Tribe, like all that. But it's all in a way sonically where it is very independent on its own, I think, as a whole. So honestly, my biggest inspiration, it was not sonic form, it was visuals, it was anime, and it was film, and it was sci-fi.
Watching haters wonder why Gambino got the game. Half-tied thicky, all she wanna do is bang.
One person that I think I should start saying their name a lot more is Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. This dude gets called sus, gay, this, all these other things, and he's human. I'm sure to some degree it affects him, but he doesn't let it affect his creativity. He doesn't let it affect the music that he makes. He isn't trying to prove a point. And he's a friend of mine, you know, that's like a homie. And I see that, and that is inspiration. You know, from going to that first album to going to this album, it's like, fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm making music that millions of people listen to. It's proof in the, you know what I mean, in the numbers. Millions of people play these songs and enjoy these songs. And thousands and thousands and thousands of people show up to my shows every single night. So who gives a shit about the cool kid, purist, whatever circle on the internet that doesn't even exist in real life? Because most of these motherfuckers hold their tongue when they see you face to face. You know, and I'm always up for an incredible debate. If somebody wants to debate, like, oh, why'd you do this? Or, you know, I really enjoyed this, but I didn't really like how you did this. And then, you know, to be able to have an open conversation about hip hop is that's what I love.